I am the Humble Seer.
Hello and welcome to the Humble Seer. So this reading is going to be all the cards in the deck. And I'm getting that it's going to be about love. So it's going to be about your next love interest. So let's get into it. Okay, so you are the Empress. Well, isn't that beautiful? So whoever's listening, you're the Empress. The Empress is beautiful. They're sexy. They exude confidence. They draw you in. But they have a tough time finding someone. That's the Empress's story here today. That they have all of the qualities, everything that other person would want. But no one is coming towards them, but that's about to change. The Empress is about to get what they want. Why? Because they're the star. Any room they walk into, they're going to get the oohs and ahs. It may not be verbal, but people are going to be looking at them. People are going to be drawn to them. It doesn't matter your age. You are a beautiful person. You're going to get your justice finally. Your justice comes in the form of that man, that mate. For some, it will be a woman, but for most, it'll be a man, because the Empress in this story is a woman. And you're going to draw that person in, and the justice comes in and says, yes, because you're going to get what you deserve finally. No one's going to be playing games with you. No one's going to be, trying to pull the wool over your eyes. But here's what I get. That next lover will be very different from you. They're not going to be typical. They're not going to be the typical that you date or that you even like to date or want to date. They're going to be different. So in other words, they may be younger than you. They may be older than you. They may be of another race, another religion, another culture, but there's going to be an obvious difference. So you just have to decide, because the decision is yours, do you want to be with them? But you have all the tools in the toolbox. You're the magician. So you brought this about. For all the years that you've been sitting around waiting for someone to come in, you have been working on yourself. And by you doing that, you've created all of these things to come in to your life in the perfect kind of way, because you had the tools to do it. So you're going to get your Four of Wands. You're going to get your happy home. You're going to get everything that you wish for. You're going to get the money. You're going to work with this person to make money, because you're the Queen of Pentacles and you know how to make money. You know what it takes to make money. Okay? Your victory is coming in. The love of your life is coming in. You're going to have victory, and this is not going to take forever. This is coming into your life now. And your 10 of Cups is here to say, wow, these cards are amazing. I shuffled them too. The 10 of Cups is coming in to tell you you're going to get your happy home. You're going to get all the things. Oh my goodness, the Sun. The Sun, I could really stop here. The Sun is the happiest card in the deck, as they say. I think there's plenty of happy cards, but I would agree. The Sun brings everything that you want to your doorstep. It will land at your feet. He will be the King of Pentacles. He will show you the way. He will take care of you. He will. And keep in mind, taking care of doesn't always mean money, but you will be comfortable. But he will take care of you. He will get up and go get you what you need. He will, he's a man's man. He's going to protect you. He's going to love you. He's not going to let anybody bother you. He's just going to be there for you in every way possible. Are you going to let him in? And the Wheel of Fortune turns in your favor. The Wheel of Fortune says it's yours. You might even have a choice. You're going to have a choice. You're going to have a choice between a few, not just two, but more, because you are high vibrational. You're vibrating on a very high level. You love yourself. When you look in the mirror before you go out the door, you say, I'm beautiful. And when you go out, he knows you're beautiful, which is why he's coming for you. He's an emperor. He's a strong man. He knows what he wants and he will take it. He knows what he wants, but not take in a bad way. No, this is not an abusive person. This is a loving man. This is a man that you will win every fight with, I'm hearing. But you've come out of struggles. You've come out of relationships where the men have verbally been unkind to you. They've just maybe even physically been unkind to you, right? They've done things to you that just broke you and made you feel less than. But your King of Cups is coming in and saying, honey, don't worry. I'm going to take care of you. This is the kind of man that lays his coat on a rainy day over the puddle so you can walk across it literally. That's what you've got coming in. So those days of staying up at night, those days of worrying, literally crying, where is he? Why am I not bringing that right person into my life? Why can't I get the right man in my life? What am I doing wrong? Well, you're doing nothing wrong because the Lovers is coming in. They're coming in because you have worked on yourself. You are not projecting out, I'm desperate. You are not projecting out, I need the wrong kind of man, because when we project what we get. So if you're still projecting that outward, this is not your story. But if you have done the work, as they say, and that's a real thing, if you've worked on yourself, this is your story 100%, and you're going to know that. And if it's not your story, come back when it is, because there will be nuggets for you. He's also the King of Wands, but he's not the King of Wands for you. He's the king, or he's not the King of Wands towards you. He is the King of Wands for you. In other words, he's going to stand out in front of you when somebody's doing you wrong. When you come home from work and you've had a long day, he wants to know why. He wants to fix it. Okay, he's your King of Wands, and you're laying down those Nine of Wands because he's picked them all up. He is now carrying those wands, which is why he's the King of Wands. So those days of all of that jealousy and envy, well, get ready, because those days of we started out as the Empress, right? You are the Empress. You listening to this, you whose story this is, you're the Empress, and you have been fighting off people's jealousy and envy and hatred, even some men, because they're jealous and hateful that they don't have you or that they cannot get you. Okay, you get it? So you have the Five of Swords where people have been towering over you, abusing you. They knew that you were by yourself and they took advantage of that. So you just retreated. You stepped back. You stepped back. You took your power back. You've taken your power back and you've got them hanging up. That's your power back there. You took it back, and then you said, I'm going to retreat and I'm going to lay down and I'm going to meditate on what I want. But I'm the magician, so I meditated and I brought it in. Now you're going to get all of that communication in the right kind of way. And here's the thing, you're going to know how to communicate back, because you're the King of Swords. The King of Swords is intelligent, and you are intelligent. You're capable. You know now what you want. You know how to fight back with your words in a very grounded and very poised type of way. Because the King of Swords doesn't come at you crazily. They're very balanced. Then you get your Ace of Pentacles. You get everything that you want. See, that's one pentacle, but it's huge. It's all the pentacles in one, because that's what you're getting. You're no longer feeling left out in the cold. You're no longer watching movies or going out into the real world and seeing people holding hands and being loving with each other. Those days are over for you. You're no longer out in the cold. You're going to get what you want, because they're going to come flying in their chariot. There's movement. There is movement towards you. You are getting that new person. It's that simple. You're walking away from arguing with people, the pain, the suffering. You're just walking away from all of that. You don't want that feeling of, longing for. Because you've been longing for things, and these people have walked away from you. They've abandoned you. The people that were in your life, those significant others that you had, those lovers, they walked away from you, but they walked away because they couldn't handle you. And the Ace of Wands pops in. The Ace of Wands is really, it's the beginning. And this is the beginning of your new love. And you're the Hierophant, so you already know. You have the gift of discernment. You have the gift of seeing. See, the Hierophant is the all-seeing eye. They see it all. You already know what you want. You already know what you've been through. You know what you're getting ready to walk into. You already know. You probably don't even need to listen to this, but some people do. Well, plenty of people do need to listen to this. Then the Page of Wands comes in because that's how it's going to start. The Page is young. The Page is enthusiastic. They're impulsive. There's messages. Again, that Eight of Wands, all of those messages coming in, because you're going to get that. You're going to leave the Five of Cups behind, all of that pain and sorrow, all of that sadness and separation of loved ones and people that, you thought were for you. You separated from them and then they came back and then you're like, that's it. I don't want to deal with this anymore. I'm better than this. And you are. And that's when your Queen of Swords came out. See, you get into relationships with people that likely are no good for you. And then you have to break out your can of whip butt, right? You have to break out that sharp tongue. You have to come out with the, no, we're not going to do that. No, this is not how it's going to be done. Sometimes the Queen of Swords can be cruel, but I don't see you as a cruel Queen of Swords. I see you as a Queen of Swords who is telling truth and people don't like it. And that's in anything, not just lovers, because you're tired of the bad energy. You're tired of the bad people coming in. But remember, what you project is what you get. And you're no longer projecting that because you have a confidence that you're exuding. You've always been beautiful. You've always been very smart, very high IQ'd in many instances, just highly intelligent. And you drew in all of that bad energy and people that simply did not deserve you. People that had this attitude where they were going to fight you tooth and nail. They don't look happy. That's because they weren't happy. They got you, and they got you under false pretenses, right? And then the Three of Pentacles steps in, and that's about, partnerships, in my humble opinion. You're coming together. See these two people, they're traveling together. They're going to see new things. And that's what you and your person are going to do because you have the Ten of Pentacles. Because you, the person listening, you're going to create your Ten of Pentacles. And your Ten of Pentacles is everything. It's a happy home. It's a nice home. It's plenty of money in the bank. You're going to have all of those things. Why, you ask? Because you worked hard. You had to be the hanged man for a while. You had to go within. You had to understand yourself. You had to ponder. In some instances, even procrastinate to figure things out. And you obviously always had the Five of Wands in your life. And that's not going to change. People are always going to come at you. Why? Because you're beautiful. You're smart. You're handsome. You're intelligent. You're capable. You're so many things wrapped into one person that you're a force to be reckoned with. And you're going to leave people like this because plenty of people have left you like that, but you don't have to worry as it relates to love. This person is going to be by your side. They're going to cherish you. Oh my goodness, the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords comes out. Yeah, we are going to get rid of all of these swords in our back, all of these swords that are around us. That's a past tense. You could probably write a book on all of the bad relationships that you had. But I say wait until you get that special person because they're coming. You're the high priestess. You know things. You know a lot. You know the person that I'm talking about. When you see them, you're going to know who it is. Page of Pentacles comes in. The page is young, but they have a large pentacle. And what this tells me is don't judge the book by its cover. This might be a very handsome, very sexy young person that's coming towards you. But know that they have a huge pentacle. And in my opinion, that huge pentacle is 10 pentacles. You might see them as the page, but they're actually the king. The Six of Pentacles rolls in and says, you're going to give. See, you don't get many blessings without having given, right? You don't get without giving. And the Six of Pentacles is about generosity. You have given and you will continue to give, which is why you're getting everything that you're getting, right? Now, the devil at one time had you chained. The devil at one time had you under lock and key, your mind. It made you believe that you were not worthy, but you broke free of that. So you're no longer chained. You're no longer chained. Now the world is coming for you. Everything that you want in your life is coming in. You no longer have to hold on tight to anything, meaning people that treat you poorly. Those relationships that you were in where with that lover that you were holding on so tightly, you were like, I just want you to stay. And you were showing that even though you were strong, you were showing that you didn't want to lose them, and you held on too tightly to them. And you had the 10 of Wands, which you have laid down. You're laying those 10 of Wands down. They're no longer part of your reality, and you're going to work hard and you're going to get what you want. You're going to get what you want. You're going to work hard in this relationship. You're going to give this person what they deserve. But really, you won't be working hard. What I'm getting is it will be a natural flow. You don't have to choose, even though you will have options. And the person that I'm speaking to, you will always have options. It's going to be difficult for this man, and if this is a woman watching, it's going to be difficult for him to keep you. But he's not going to be insecure. He's not going to let his insecurity, I should say, take over. He's going to learn how to mask that, because it would make any man insecure. But his insecurities won't come out in negative ways. It will come out in positive ways. He will realize the prize that he has now, and he will treat them like it's his 9 of cups. The 6 of cups comes in, and people from your past will roll in. People will come in and see you happy, right? The past will come back and say, oh no, that's mine, but it's not. See, the Knight of Pentacles is going to try to come in. All of those knights that you left behind, they're going to try to fight for you. They're going to try to find you. They're going to try to be with you, but you're like, I have a good collaboration. I have a good thing. There's 2 wands here. The one wand is me, and the other wand is that person that I am going to have that partnership with. That's what that's about. You no longer have to feel this way, but there will be suitors or people, lovers, past people in general, that will be trying to give you a cup. And you will be saying, no, thank you. You will say, I don't want that cup. That cup isn't for me. I don't want to deal with that. I don't like you. I don't want your cup, right? I don't want your cup. I don't want your cup, okay? But I want my new person's cup, because they're giving me nothing but joy and love. They're giving me nothing but good feelings, love, 2 of cups, harmonious. It's beautiful. This is a beautiful story. Judgment will be passed on those people that treated you wrong. You will hear about it. You will know about it, or you will just feel it. You will know that judgment is being passed upon them, and they're going to have to stand up to whoever they're dealing with now, is what I'm getting. So those people that treated you poorly are going to have to deal with the past. They're going to have to deal with the people they're going to have to deal. I'm talking so fast. They're going to have to deal with their current lover, and it's not going to be good. It's not going to bring them a happiness. But you have your 7 of cups. You made a good choice. That person that came towards you, you decided yes, and you're going to be celebrating. There's nothing but celebration coming in for you going forward. That love that was looking out there, because believe it or not, this new lover, they're coming out of something, or they came out of something similar to you. And so they may be a little standoffish. They may be like, but they're coming because they know in their gut, in their heart of hearts, they're looking out and they're like, where is this person? And then boom, you walk in, you walk through the door, you walk into the coffee house, you walk into the grocery store, you walk into the job, and there is your lover. There is the one for you. Okay. Page of Cups. They're going to be childlike for you. They're going to be just childlike, like a young person. They'll be the Knight of Wands too. They'll come in and they'll just be fast and quick. It'll be fast and quick. So much so that it's the tower. It just like shakes your very foundation. This is a good tower. This person comes in. They're coming in. So prepare yourself. They're on their way in. This isn't weeks or months away. This person is coming in. And the 3 of Swords says, you have had your share of heartache. that arrow shot you so many times with so many bad relationships. You were always the Queen of Cups. You were always loving, but sometimes you were just so angry and fed up. You cried. You would go into your room at night and bite your pillow and just scream into it. You were so angry and frustrated. But all of that is being put to rest. It's gone. It's done. It's over. And you step out as the Queen of Wands. We started off with the Empress. The Queen of Wands is powerful. The Queen of Wands is strong. The Queen of Wands is capable. And the Queen of Wands has many lovers, many suitors, many people that want them. But they're a boss and they're handling their business right now. But they do have time for love. You will have to be patient. You, the person that's coming into the person that I'm talking to's life, right? You are the person listening to this video. You're the Queen of Wands. And the person that's coming into your life is going to have to be patient. See, you're not that kind of person that answers the phone every time that lover calls. You're not the person that says yes to every date. You have a life. You're the Queen of Wands. You are desirable and will be for many years to come. And remember, you want to be the prize that he has captured, because you're not going to be easy to get. The Queen of Wands never is, but your Ace of Cups comes in. It's happy times. It's fun. It's parties. It's all of the things that you want. You're moving on to calmer waters. You're moving on to better things. You're moving away from deception, lies from your lovers, lies and deceit. You're moving away from that. You're getting ready to, I see people waking up in the morning with this new lover and just laughing and getting breakfast. I see some people going to get coffee and coming back with muffins or you cooking. I mean, you're going to put in the work. You've put in the work. The hard work has been put in. But you're going to put work into the relationship because you know it's going to be worth it. And your Knight of Swords is coming for you. It's beautiful. They're everything that you could ever want. And they're going to give you everything that you ever want. And remember, giving isn't just monetary. It isn't just money, although you'll have that. It's also, once again, that love. They're going to be your knight in shining armor, dare I say. So be the fool. Take the fool's move. Be the fool, right? Take the fool's move. You've come out of hermit mode. You've come out of pondering and thinking. You're done with that. Now you have your Knight of Cups. You have your King of Cups. You have the man that is going to make you feel like a woman. And you have the happy squirrel, which is the sun once again, because there's the sun. You have that again. It doesn't appear in every card. You're leaving all of the pain and sorrow behind. You're leaving all of the fights and the frustration. And you're landing with your lover. And like I say, you're going to have fun. Don't feel guilt about what you're getting ready to experience. Don't listen to the naysayers. Come out, move out of your comfort zone and take in this person. Lose what you project and bring in people that aren't single. You must release that. You cannot have that in your life. You must find a person who is single and ready. And you're going to know. You're going to know. They're not going to be lying to you. You have a sixth sense. You listening, you already know when somebody's married and you're going for it anyway. You have to stop that behavior. You have to bring in somebody that's single and loving. And you don't even have to ask the questions. You're going to know. He won't be secretive. He will want to spend every waking moment and every sleeping moment with you. Congratulations. Thank you so much for stopping by the Humble Seer. Please do like, share, and give it a thumbs up. And if you like what I do, consider buying me a coffee, and that will be in the description box below. Until next time, as always, you take good care, and we'll talk soon. Bye.